Hey guys, Ocularis86 here, coming to you from Tinfoil Gaming with another BDO for the Average Joe. And with me today, playing my Average Joe, is my fiance, Sirius Pink. Say hi, honey.
Hi.
She is going to ask any questions that you guys might have regarding cooking as my stand-in Average Joe. Now, we're going to go over really simply and really quickly the three things that you want to cook as an Average Joe. You want to cook good feed, you want to cook beer, and you want to cook essence of liquor. And I'm going to explain to you why very quickly. Good feed, always going to need it. It always on the market, and it will never bog you down. Beer, always going to need it. Always sells on the market, and it will never bog you down. And essence of liquor, again, always going to need it, always sells on the market, and will never bog you down. So those three things can always net you profit and will always sell. And that's the biggest thing that you can do as a cook, as a life skiller, is make sure that you're supplementing your grinding income or whatever income that you do with stuff that will not bog you down. So going over cooking really quick, we're cooking good feed. Which good feed, if you don't know about this useful tool, pressing F2 brings up a crafting notes manual. It will bring you up about nodes, fishing, alchemy, cooking, processing, craft house, and gathering. It's a fantastic, useful tool. And right now we're going to use cooking. If you type in feed, it will bring up good, organic, and chicken feed. Right now we're looking at good feed. And all you have to do is click on this, and it will bring up all the things that you need to cook good feed. And this works for every other thing as well. So I said essence of liquor. If you type in liquor, it will do the same thing. Essence of liquor comes up and shows you what you need. And the same thing for beer. So anytime you want to know what something takes, all you have to do is look it up here. Now, where you obtain those things. Fish is usually obtained either by fishing, which is slow, or you can put a worker on a dried fish node. Now just be wary that if you use dried fish, you have to double whatever the recipe says, because dried fish only counts as half a fish. Sheep Mountain is probably one of the best places to get meat. So if you're looking to get meat, come up to Sheep Mountain because it's going to be the most efficient and tightly packed area. However, you don't have to do that. You can get elk meat. You can get pork from over in Calpheon, or you can get bison drop beef, which also works for the recipe as well. Once you have the recipe and you get all set up and you start to cook, something that I always get asked is, how do you get 1 second cooking time? 1 second cooking time, simply explained, is obtained from a number of different ways. The number one way is from your cook's clothes. I have a +3 cook's clothes. If I had a +4, I would not need the canopy set, which lowers your cooking time effectively by 2 seconds. You can also use an alchemy stone. There are also things that you can eat, like teff bread, event items like special ice flour, and droughts, Verdu droughts, and then event droughts that you come out to. All these things in combination can get you down under 1 second cooking time. But remember, guys, 1 second cook time is all you need to get to, because anything lower than that doesn't matter anyway. And then the last thing that I'd like to go over before we go to questions from Erica, Sirius Pink, is byproducts. The byproducts are what you get while crafting anything, okay? So no matter what you're cooking, you're going to be obtaining these 5 byproducts, and they all turn in for different useful things. This one is beer, this one is silver, this one is cooking EXP, this one is milk, and this one is probably the most widely used of the cooking byproducts and the most sought after. This one gives you contribution EXP, which once you hit 300 contribution is probably the #1 way people obtain contribution EXP, is by cooking, creating this byproduct, and turning it in. So you got to add this into whatever numbers that you're coming up with to see, hey, is this worth doing it? Is this worth my time? You got to make sure that you include these byproducts in, because they are super useful and they do help your game out tremendously. Now, honey, do you have any questions about cooking that maybe our viewers would like answered?
I do not think so.
Okay. Well, so it seems like we covered cooking pretty well, and in the next video we will be covering rolling, workers, or fail stacking, because those are the rest of the videos that we have to do today. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for checking out the cooking stream. As you can tell, we finished up our good feed here, and the life hacks. Keep a container in your household while you're cooking is super important, because you don't want to be running all the way to the warehouse to grab or drop your stuff in. It's really easy to just do it right here. And guys, I appreciate everything that you do, and I love you guys. Say bye, honey. Bye.